So yesterday we went into the future, but today we're gonna go back in time. So welcome to this episode of Item Boxes, where we'll be discovering ancient box. Here we are on the deck maker, and let's talk about today's deck. As I said in the intro, we're playing Ancient Box. This is a complete polar opposite of Future Box, but the way it's played isn't that different. So maybe the future and the past may not be that different in the end. So, oops, sorry for the shake. My dog, again. Same as yesterday. The amount of Pokemon we play in Ancient Box compared to Future Box is so different, because we play in Ancient Box just like 4-4-4-4-4-3, we could say, of the exact same Pokemon, but in Future Box it was 1-1-1 of a whole load of different Pokemon. So here we play one Greninja for the draw power, when we're never actually attacking with it. We play 3 Flutter Mane, 4 Baby Roaring Moon, 2 normal Roaring Moon, and 4 Koraidon. Koraidon Roaring Moon's a late game attacker. Koraidon's early game attacker, usually first turn attacker. And big monster Roaring Moon, that's terrifying, is the, like, if you go up against Charizard EX and you need to one-shot a Charizard. That's that idea. The ace spec of choice is obviously the Awakening Drum. We play 3 counter catchers because counter catcher is very big in this one prize deck, because sometimes we do fall behind a lot, and also we can't afford to play something like Boss's Orders because we have to play stuff like Professor Sada's Vitality to power up our Pokemon, and Explorer's Guidance to get ancient cards in the discard pile. So we can use Baby Roaring Moon's attack, Vengeance Fletchling, that says this attack does 10 more damage for each ancient card in your discard pile. So if you got a whole lot of ancient cards in your discard pile, let me tell you, this guy can hit for at least 400 damage. Not at least, at most 400 damage. And we play a lot of ancient cards. So let's get into the game, and I'll show you what all this deck is how it plays out and what it's all about. So let's get right into the game. So, just want to say this quickly. I'm on Corviknight tip. I did make it, like as you can see, I made it in Charizard. I lost my first game in Charizard, but we're so close to getting to Ultra Rank. Let's see if we can get there on this video. So, I couldn't really find that many ancient stuff, and I didn't really want to look for ages, because I'd become the past at that point if I spent ages looking for this. Also, I'm a bit on a time limit right now, and we're going up against someone in the Necrozma tip. Honey, stop ruining your bed. Do I have to take it away like last night? We're gonna hit tails. We're gonna go for the tails, and we won. We want to go second with this deck all the time. We always want to go second, same as the future deck. However, not because we're accelerating energy. Because in this deck, what we want to do is we start from. That's the worst start we can have. We don't play any switch. That's the problem with this deck. I would add a few switches in, but we don't play any switch, and that's an issue. You start off with hands like this, and you're done for. You're just done. I'm sorry to say it, you're done. You can't really do much on this deck. This is why I prefer the future to the past. No, no. Tug of war again. My life again. Honey, drop! And it's a battle of the ancient and the futures. We could have turned one donked him. Hey, stop! If we had had a good start, which we didn't have a good start. Oi, no! Ah, this dog. Honey, stop. No! Let's discard a dark energy, because we've got things like Dark Patch and other cards that can. Ooh, we got a boss. Not a fan of that at all. Do we want to play Artazon? Let's play Pokégear 3.0. We go on Explorer's Guidance. Honey, it's okay. Hedger's Gardener. We've got an Explorer's Guidance. Let's play that and see what we end up with. We want a Sada, and we want one of those too, I feel like. Both those can be pretty decent. We can ditch an Artazon. We don't need it. Oof, have we prized? We've prized. No way, we prized 3 of our Dark Energy. That's crazy. Oof, that's actually really harsh. We're gonna attach that. We're gonna attach Dark, and we're gonna pray that we don't get knocked out next turn. It's not likely, but it is always possible. Let's see what our opponent does. If they've bricked and we get an early win, fine by me. I'm all for those wins, and they didn't brick. This guy's weak to the fighting. That's a really good point of this deck. As you saw in my future box decks, we used Iron Treads, and why would you do that? I hate these decks. Why would you do that, for goodness sake? Now I have to get out the active, attach energy, get out the active, and I can't use Professor Sada's Vitality. Use this guy. Well, we can actually. Oh, oh! It's all on him. He thought I couldn't do it. I said I could do it. Now we have to Professor Sada's Vitality here. Yeah, we have to. Is there any way around it? No, there isn't. We have to Sada to him, attach an energy, draw 3 more cards, add the Koraidon down. Use Earthen Vessel to ditch that. Get ourselves the last energy in deck. Wonderful. Attach that onto him. Retreat, and we're gonna go in with the Roaring Moon and use Calamity Storm, but we're gonna place down the Artazon first. We're gonna place down the Artazon, get ourselves another. What would be useful here? Koraidon would be pretty useful. Another Koraidon on bench. Ooh. How much energy is in this? Got 2 energy. I would like to keep my energy in hand, I feel like. Let's go. I would like to keep my energy in hand. And we're going to use Calamity Storm for the KO. Yes, we will discard the stadium, so we can knock them out. And also, we got to use the stadium for a turn, which is pretty neat. Let's hope we get energy off the surprise. Yes, we got energy. Thank goodness. That'll help the deck run a bit easier. Now, we do have game. If they don't like bench enough they bench enough Pokemon. But unless they have they don't have an attack. And if they do attack, I'm just gonna Frenzy Gouging them, I think. Frenzy Gouging will be on. Oh, they got Professor. They had so many researches. Why didn't they play those last turn? That makes no sense. I'm sorry, but that's just crazy. Why wouldn't you play that? He can't hit the KO on me at all. Unless he's got a counter catcher, which is pretty possible. Town Store. Suits us. We use Ancient Boost Energy Capsule. They use Future Boost Energy Capsule. I'll take it. I can use theirs. I don't mind. We can do it. Totally they had a counter catcher. No. They're gonna get 2 prizes off him. I'll go around 4. What do we have to knock him out, right? We just straight up have to use Frenzy Gouging. Wait, no, we don't have knockout one with him. How many ancient cards on discard? 2, 4, 6. How many Pokemon? No. 6 ancient cards, that's not cutting. We don't want to bench low HP stuff right now. What I do want to get is, let's get a Town Store. Get ourselves an Ancient Boost Energy Capsule. Get ourselves, play Professor Sada's Vitality. Attach 1 onto each of these dudes. Get more cards. Get another Koraidon. That wasn't what I was looking towards, but hey, it's fine. It's not gonna kill me. I'll keep the Dark Energy in hand because we need that more. We don't really need fighting as much. And I feel like we're gonna have to just go for Frenzy Gouging. go for the 2 KO. We want 3 prizes. We need to take 2 more knockouts. That means I'm on 90 HP, which is slightly problematic. If they get a Koraidon here, then I'm dead. They get 2 prizes. They'll be on 3 prizes. I can come in with my Primordial Breakdown. Hey. And they have Gift Energy. Now, dude, I'm not gonna knock that out. You know that, right? They got a Koraidon, but they use the attachment for turn. So unless they have Koraidon in hand, no. Unless they have the Ace Spec that they play, I don't remember. I played the deck and I can't remember what the Ace Spec was called. For the life of me, I can't remember. Reboot Pod, I remembered. They can't knock me out unless they use Reboot Pod. I think they have Reboot Pod. No, they don't. They have Reboot Pod. Or they're going into a 1 prize, just for the sake of it. Stop scaring me! He's slightly problematic. If they get an energy next turn, they can knock me out with him. Don't want that. I think I'd rather... It's okay, we can set up a new attacker. Yeah, so the idea is we're gonna use the town store. So this is really using our stadiums to full extent, right? We use their stadium, then we bump it with our stadium, then we use our stadium. At this point, this just seems a bit cruel. Use our stadium. Attach an energy from hand onto our one stadium. Attach the boost energy onto him so he can't really be knocked out. Boss's orders up one of the Iron Crowns. Any of them really didn't really matter. What do we have here that we can do? There's no energy. Pokemon. The Radiant Greninja. I don't really want Radiant Greninja here. I'm gonna go Calamity Storm. Ditch the Artazon so you can't use it. And then we take the knockout on him. So the only thing going for you in the future, like matchup, is going against future playing Ancient is really difficult. It's one of the more difficult matchups you have. Another really difficult one is Charizard. But the only thing going for you is that they have to play Iron Crown, which is weak to Dark. So if you play Roaring Moon and you're playing Baby Roaring Moon, you can get... Ooh, they can get the free prize knockout. And then I'm not hitting for 230, am I? They can't. 80, 100. They got the knockout on me, sadly. Oof. But I just need to knock out them, which I think I can do. Wait, I can do it anyways. 30, 60, 90, 120. I can knock them out anyway, so I don't really know what they're playing. Am I missing something? I win. I win. Just straight up win here. I don't even know what they're doing. I'm even just gonna send a confused face at this point. Like, I've got Primordial Beatdown, which I'm 100%. Let me see how many ancient cards I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 4, 6, 8. 8. That's 80 plus. And what does this do? 70. So 150. So I've got the knockout. I'm just gonna use Primordial Beatdown, and I'm 100% sure I get the knockout because I'm hitting for 120. And let's just make sure I get the knockout. I'm just playing it out until he sees that I've got the knockout. Ooh, I want to get that too. Just so I can see, just show how to what I did. You play Explorer's Guidance to ditch a whole lot of ancient cards. Awakening Drum to just draw an abnormal amount of cards. Like that's just maddening at that point for your opponent. Yeah, just try to find more ancient cards. Sure, we'll take that. Then use cards like Superior Ancient Retrieval to ditch those ancient cards in the discard pile, so that you can. Well, you have to take them. So that you can take an energy card. And now I just want to show how much damage you can do. If I retreat and I go into Baby Roaring Moon, you can see I can hit for 230 damage. And that wasn't really like during the whole game trying to ditch ancient cards, because I knew that Baby Roaring Moon could be an outcall, but I knew that because they have low HP and Pokemon weak to us, I didn't even need to hit that high. So we won this game. Easy. This game, they bricked hard on that. As you can tell, they bricked pretty bad, especially first turn. If we hadn't started with Roaring Moon, we would have won the game. We've started with Koraidon. We're gonna go into the famous Charizard rank. And we only have, what, we need to win 3 more games. Wait, am I saying right? Yeah, we need to play 3 more games and we get into the ASR rank. And we get to win this sweet box that I'm looking forward to, because I play Future. I'm not part of the ancient group, as you could tell. My friend at the IRL Pokemon place, he's all for ancient, I'm all for Future. Quite a few people are hit there for Future instead of ancient. It's just, you pick which one you want to go for, and you go towards that deck because of how they work. They both have one horrible enemy though, and that's bricking. Each deck brick way too much to be consistent. To be like a BDIF, they brick too much. There's just some uncertainty in the decks. For example, Charizard, oh, we're going first. That's sad. We don't want to go first. We're playing against Ancient or Future Box. Oof. If they're taking a turn 1 KO, I'd rather get this guy knocked out. We can see what we're playing. Playing against Future. Everyone's playing Future Iron Hands, and that's why I keep playing on the ladder if I'm playing like Ancient or Charizard. Like, both those decks aren't the best for me. Oh, there we go. There we go. We got that one too. We get to go first. What a blessing. We bricked, as you could tell. Let's get ourselves this dude, so at least we can draw some cards. Ditch that. We can always get back and play with, but I'm looking for another energy. Okay, we're gonna play Pokégear 3.0 now. We'll play this attachment for turn. They can't hit 200, I know that for sure. And I'm not gonna actually get that in play. I'm not doing loads, like I'm doing 70, I'm not knocking it out exactly, but I feel like it's possible for me to get a few more ancient cards into the discard pile, enough to knock him out. Because ideally, look, he doesn't get anything into play. He's bricked hard, let's say. He's like sad, he's bricked hard, he's only got that peak acceleration. Oh, it's not going to knock me out. However, if I find Professor Sada, okay, he got something else. That doesn't really work for me. But hey, yeah, no, none of this. I'm rambling on at this point. What? What? Why? At this point, I'm just confused. And you bossed me? Okay, you fell pretty much for bait, but okay, fine. What are you gonna accelerate to yourself? Sure, you can hit for 180, but that's not like crazy. Yeah, you're knocking me. Are you even knocking me out? 180, 240. Yeah, you are. So, not doing amazing. No point in benching Flutter Mane. Dark Patch to him, I guess. I don't know. We just have to play this and pray. Just pray. This is why I hate this deck. It bricked. Now I'm bricked. I'm done. I can't actually do much. Like, oh gosh, I can't do much here. I can Dark Patch to him and then what? We're gonna have to play it silly now. Just ditch those just to get 1 energy back. Just so we can use this and pray we get something off here. We got something at least. We're gonna get him sorted out. We got 1 Professor Sard's Vitality. Ugh. Yeah, you can knock me out next turn. We have to play this, but to who? To whom do we attach this energy to? I feel like, how many ancient cards do we have? 0. We got 1 Pokemon, so we're doing 80 damage with it. Plus the Professor Sada's, that's what, 90 damage. Not gonna do amazing stuff. Let's just attach that. Another Dark Energy. We can attach for turn, I'd say, onto him. Do I want to? I'd rather keep it so next turn I can seal cards. And this is why we don't like this deck. It bricks. It bricks hard, it makes you want to cry. I've got tears streaming down my face right now because of this silly deck and how it... That was terrifying. You guys don't know what happened, but apparently touching onto this screen apparently kills you. Pretty much. I don't want to hear this anymore. It's a pain. Switch off my headphones. Be quiet. Bring in him. He took 2 prizes. Finally, the night put us up loud. Okay, good, decent. What do we do here? Conceal cards. Koraidon. Sure. At this point, he's bricking. I'm bricking. We're all bricking, and I can't play Explorer's Guidance. I can't. I'm sorry. I have to play. I have to play Explorer's Guidance. I can't even not play it. That's the worst thing. We need Sada and we need that too. Yeah, we need both of those. Ditch the Flutter Mane, not even needed at this point. Dark, double dark. Okay. We can attack. 140. Funny enough, I know this is crazy, but we do have the knockout on the Iron Crown, which is pretty sick. So we're not at a terrible point, I guess. We just knocked out that 1 Iron Crown. They're gonna come back with a... Oh, they can't even repeat knock me out. I'm just gonna go random here. Because I don't know what we even prize. I haven't even checked the deck. Yeah. Well, I could, I think, maybe. Because I got the Greninja first time. I didn't think of that. What? Why are you playing that? Trust me, guys. Don't play that card. If you're playing Future Box, don't bother. It's not that good. Thanks. As soon as I get stuff to actually win, you have to go and do that to me. Thanks a lot. You're so nice. Do I have a Dark Energy? I don't even have a Dark... Okay, no, but I've got Earthen Vessel. Noted. That's not too bad. And I'm just going to Lost Vacuum his Hero Escape just for the sake of it. Instead of ditching it, I'm going to Lost Vacuum it. I draw Boss, I'll be extremely happy. How much damage am I doing? 70 plus, but what am I 70 plussing? Okay, let's check now. My turn. Counter Catcher, can't use that. 140 damage. I played that, ditched that. 150, 160. I'm not doing too much. I'm gonna Lost Vacuum something here, I think. Lost Vacuum Counter Catcher, because I want to be head on prizes here. I bait him into knock. No, he takes 2 prizes. I never do that. I'm gonna Lost Vacuum Counter Catcher here, just so I can get rid of his Hero Escape, just to make sure he can't ever get that back. And then do I just take out the knockout out with that just with him? Yeah, I think I do. Double Dark. I have double Dark. Yeah. Conceal card, 1 of them. Draw 2 more cards. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Touch that. I can go into him. And then what? 140. He can't even knock me out with this. No, it's better just to stick with this, I think. Dark Patch onto him. Explorer's Guidance. We want to get rid of Ancients. So keep the boss. And we'll keep that actually. Do we want to keep Ancient Boost Energy? Yeah, we have to keep Ancient Boost Energy. Just to make sure we can't get return KO'd by anything. And how much are we hitting for now? 200. 200 is decent. I'm happy with that. Yeah, 200's good. 200's fine. I'm fine with that. We at least knock him out. But is there any way he can win? Next turn, he can't. Is there any way I can win? I don't think I can win either. This guy's slightly problematic. He's the more problematic one, because this one's pretty luck-based. Iron Thorn's pretty luck-based. Tonight, thank goodness, my dog is actually good. Well, she's always good. She's a sweetheart, but she's just annoying sometimes. Come on. 1, 2, 140. Oh, you didn't even get the knockout. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And now, just to be annoying, that's 200. 210. I think I can hit knockout, I think. Sure, I'll just take both the energy. It's not gonna kill me. 220. I play Professor Sada, and how much energy do we have in this card? When you have one fighting, let's at least ditch another one. Let's get that out too. Oh, I can't. But hey, we drew Awakening Drum, so we'll play Awakening Drum, get a whole load of cards. Now we're doing 230, and I have to. I was about to be a Dumbo. I'm not kidding. I was about to be such a Dumbo, and I was gonna finish my deck. Let's just boss's orders up him, and 230 Vengeance Fletchling. This is why this deck is good. You can obviously see the points and factors of it. The only downfall to this deck, like same as future decks in general, none of them have a draw engine because you can't afford having a draw engine. This deck is best as concealed cards, and that's just 2 cards. And because you're playing so many useless cards in like early game, stuff like ancient boosters and just energy and arts and stuff like that, that aren't gonna ever draw you cards or change your Pokemon, you can't. And we have game in hand, by the way, just if you didn't know. What? Oh, right. It was just telling me you can't thingy. Turn the headphones down. By the way, if anyone's asked me, if anyone's interested, I use HyperCloud X, I think. Yeah, HyperCloud X. That's my brand of headphones, and it's the mic too. It's just the mic. I don't have a mic or anything. I just got the small one, which is pretty good. I like it. Problem with the big mic was I have to install a giant, you know, horror of a thing you put up here, and move it around and all that type of stuff. This is just on my head. Put on the headphones, I can hear my game. This person is asleep. Hello. You're not very smart, I'm afraid. You should have obviously gone Destructo Press. He's got no way to win. If he wasn't playing like this Heroescape and was playing the reboot pod, I'd say he has a way to win. Prime catches something up to stall it, and just wait out. If he's playing Prime Catcher, or if he has Boss in hand, I guess that's a method he could do. And I'm pretty scared of that method. Oh no, I'm not actually. Attach. Yeah, I have game. No matter what he does. Unless he Ionos and counter catches. Then when he Ionos me, I get into deep trouble. So you can get big numbers with this deck. Because you got 4 there, 5, 9, 10. 10, and imagine all the cards in my hand that were in there, like I didn't have this guy, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I win. I'm just gonna play it out again, because it's fun just to play this deck out. We're gonna conceal cards, ditch another energy. Yay, draw me more cards. Attach one there, attach one there. So now everything has energy. Attach, and I'm out of cards, and I've got one prize, just making sure I win. 240. I could have gone more, as you know. I could have like got some crazy big numbers. I could have, but I didn't. Like all of these cards in hand and bench could have transferred to bigger KOs, but I didn't really need it. When I took out the Iron Hands 230, I knew that was the maximum I need, so I started keeping my resources. I'm so sorry. What's wrong, honey? What's wrong? You okay? We won our second game, and I think that's where we're gonna leave it for today's episode. So, thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, then give me a thumbs up or like. Wait, what? Blah. Give me a thumbs up down below. Wait, what? I'm just speaking gibberish at this point. If you like this video, give this video a like and make sure to subscribe to this channel so you can see more content like this. If you want to keep up on what I post and when I post it, then hit the notification bell too, and that will tell YouTube to tell you to give you a little notification of when I post a video. So thank you so much for watching. I'll have the whole deck list for you to copy in my description, so go check it out. And thanks so much for watching, and I am out.